Hello ASVAB warriors, welcome back to your arithmetic reasoning class. Now in this video we are looking at the topic distance, rate and time. And in the previous video we have studied how to solve for distance when rate and time is given. If you haven't seen the video, please do check out our previous video. And in this video we will be solving for rate and we will be solving for time. Now let us see what is the formula if distance and time is given and we have to find out rate. The formula is rate equals to distance divided by time, as we have seen this formula in the previous video as well. Now we will understand this formula by taking a simple example. Our example is a cyclist covers 100 miles in 5 hours. What is the cyclist average speed? Now we have been given that a cyclist covers 100 miles in 5 hours. It means the distance is given 100 miles and time is given 5 hours, and we have to find out the rate. We know rate equals to distance divided by time. Here distance is 100 miles divided by 5 hours. So we will get our rate as 20 miles per hour. Now this is how you will solve the questions. Now we will take another example. Now we have another example which says a car covers first 120 miles of journey in 2 hours. For the remaining 180 miles, the car speeds up and covers the distance in 3 hours. What is the average speed of the entire journey? We have been given that a car covers first 120 miles. Let us say the car starts from here. Let us consider it as a point A, and it starts its journey and covers 120 miles of distance. We will say D equals to 120 miles of journey in 2 hours. Now to cover this distance it takes 2 hours of time. Then what happens for the remaining 180 miles? For the remaining 180 miles, let's say from point B to C, the distance is 180 miles. Now the car speeds up and covers the distance in 3 hours. Now the distance of 180 miles is covered in 3 hours. What is the average speed of the entire journey? Now first we will calculate the total distance and the total time taken to cover this distance. Now here we know that the total distance is from point A to B it is 120 miles and from point B to C it is 180 miles. So total distance will be equals to 120 miles plus 180 miles, which will be equals to 300 miles. And what is total time taken? Total time taken is 2 hours plus 3 hours. So total time will be equals to 2 plus 3 equals 5 hours. And we need to calculate the average speed of the entire journey. So the average speed will be equals to total distance covered, which is 300 miles, divided by total time taken, which is 5 miles. So 5 6 are 30 and this 0 as it is. So we will get 60 miles per hour as average speed. I hope you understood this question. Now let's see another example. Okay, we were solving for rate when the distance and time is given. Now here we will be solving for time when the distance and rate is given. Now when the distance and rate is given, we know that the formula for time is distance divided by rate. Time equals to distance divided by rate. Now if we divide the entire distance covered by the rate or the speed, we will get the time taken to cover this distance. Now we will understand this with a small example. A train travels 180 miles at a speed of 60 miles per hour. A train travels 180 miles. It means distance is 180 miles with a speed of 60 miles per hour. Speed is nothing but rate. How long does the journey takes? How long means we need to find out the time taken to cover this journey. So we know the formula, time equals to distance divided by rate. Here distance is 180 miles divided by rate is 60 miles. So we get our answer 18 divided by 6, which is 3 hours. So the time taken to cover this journey is 3 hours. Simple. I hope you understood this. Let's take another example. Now this example says a bus travels 240 miles at 80 miles per hour. How long does it take to cover this distance? Now time equals to distance by rate. I hope you remember that triangle which we have seen in the previous video, which will give you the formula, correct formula to calculate time or distance or rate. A bus travels 240 miles. So distance is 240 miles divided by rate. Rate is 80 miles per hour. So we will get our answer 24 divided by 8, which will be equals to 3 hours. So time taken to cover this journey will be 3 hours. Now let's move on to the next question. Now here is another example where we will be solving for time, but it is little bit tricky question. At first it might appear to be tricky, but when you approach step by step, it appears to be easy question. Let us see how to solve this question. A boat travels upstream 60 miles against a current of 5 miles per hour at a speed of 15 miles per hour. How long will it take the boat to cover the distance? Now here a boat is traveling upstreams. Upstreams means it is traveling in the opposite direction of the flow of the current. There is water and its current is flowing at 5 miles per hour, and let us assume the water is flowing in this direction. Then our boat is traveling in opposite direction to the flow of water. Now what will we do? We will have to reduce or subtract the speed of the current from the speed of the boat. Here speed of the boat is, speed or rate of boat is 15 miles per hour and speed of current is 5 miles per hour. What will be the effective speed of the boat? Because this current is obviously going to oppose the speed of boat, so we will have to subtract it. So 15 minus 5, which will be equals to 10 miles per hour. This will be the effective speed of the boat. Now the boat has to travel 60 miles. 60 miles of distance. How much time will it take? Now we will use our formula, which is time equals to distance upon rate, where distance is 60 miles and the rate or effective rate is 10 miles per hour. So the time will be 6 hours. 60 divided by 10 is 6 hours. Now this was the case of upstream, when the boat is traveling in the opposite direction of the flow of the current or the flow of the water. Then we will have to subtract the speed of the current from the speed of the boat to get the effective speed, which was 10 miles per hour. But let's say if the boat is traveling downstream, means if the direction of current is this side and boat is also traveling this side, then this is called as downstream, and in that case we will be adding the speed of the boat to the speed of the current. Let's say in this case speed of current is 5 miles per hour and speed of boat is 15 miles per hour. Now in this case, what will be the effective speed? It will be obviously 20 miles per hour. Here we will be adding the speed of the boat with the speed of the current. Now you got the effective speed, and then you can find out the distance or time, whichever the case might be in that particular question. Now let us move to our further next topic. Now Our next topic is unit conversion. Now you have to remember, while solving the distance, rate and time problems, it is very essential to convert all the given data in the same unit. All the given data should be in the same unit. What do you mean by same unit? If the distance is given in miles, if distance is given in miles and time is given in hours, then the speed or rate will always be in the miles per hour, right? If let's say distance is in miles and time is given in minutes, and if you just divide the distance with the time and you want to find out what is the rate, then it will be rate equals to distance upon time, that we know. Let us consider distance is given as 60 miles and time is given as 15 minutes. What will be the answer? It will be 4 miles per minute. It won't be 4 miles per hour. That is why you will have to first convert this 15 minutes into hours, and then you will have to find out what the rate will be. Then you will get your answer in the miles per hour. These are the things you should remember while solving the distance, rate and time problems. Now how to convert given data from one unit to another? For that we have been given the data. 1 mile is equivalent to 1760 yards. If there are 2 miles, then you will multiply with 1760 and you will get your answer in the yards. And also 1 mile is equivalent to 1.609 kilometers. If you have been given that the distance is 3 miles, then in kilometer it will be 3 into 1.609 kilometers. In the same way, 1 kilometer is equivalent to 0.621 miles. If 3 kilometers is given, then you will have to multiply 3 with 0.621. Again, 1 kilometer has 1000 meters and 1 yard has 3 feet. This is the conversion of distance. Now how to convert time? I hope all of you know this. To convert the time, 1 hour has 60 minutes and 1 minute has 60 seconds, 1 hour has 3600 seconds and 1 day has 24 hours. So you just need to remember that all the units should be in the same range. If the distance is given in the miles, then the time should be in the hours and so on. Now, while converting unit, these are some points which you should remember. Always check the units before starting a problem. When you read the problem, just write down the given data and the data should be in the same units. Convert early. Before you jump on to solving the problems, you should convert the data first and then use reference value which we have provided in the previous slides, and practice with the mixed units. Now we will practice some questions on the conversion of units. Now our first question is, convert 5 miles to kilometer. We want to convert 5 miles into kilometers. We know that when we are converting miles to kilometer, we need to multiply the miles with 1.609 and we will get our answers in the kilometers. So 5 times 9 is 45, carry 4, 4 as it is, 5 6 are 30, carry 3, 5 ones are 5 plus 3 is 8, and decimal point after 3 digits from right hand side. So it will come somewhere here, and our answer will be 8.045 kilometers. So 5 miles is equivalent to 8.045 kilometers. What is the next questions? question. Our next question is convert 2.5 hours to minutes. We have to convert 2.5 hours to minutes. We know that to convert the hours into minutes, we will have to multiply it with 60. Now we will write down 0 as it is. 6 5s are 30, carry 3, 6 2s are 12, plus 3 is 15, and decimal point after one digit from right hand side. So somewhere here. So we get our answer as 150 minutes. So 2.5 hours are equivalent to 150 minutes. Now I want you to solve this third question. Convert 3520 yards to miles. Conversion factor we have provided in the previous slide. Now in this question, convert 3520 yards to miles. We have to convert yards to miles. We know that 1 mile is equivalent to 1760 yards. But here 3520 yards have been given, so we will have to divide this 3520 by 1760. Then we will get our answer in the miles. So it will be equivalent to 2 miles. So 3520 yards are equivalent to 2 miles. I hope you understood these questions. Now we have another example, which is a car travels 120 kilometers in 2 hours. What is the speed in miles per hour? We have been given that we have the given data in the kilometers and hours, and we have to find out the speed in miles per hour. So we have to convert this 120 kilometers into miles. So how to convert? 120 kilometers times 0.621. So we will do this multiplication. So this 0 will be as it is. 12 ones are 12, carry 1. 12 twos are 24, plus 1 is 25, carry 2. 12 6 are 72, plus 2 is 74, and decimal point after 3 digits from right hand side. So our answer will be 74.52 miles. Now we have to find out the speed. Speed is nothing but rate, which will be equal to distance upon time. Here distance is in 74.52 miles. So we will write down 74.52 miles divided by time, which is 2 hours. So when we complete this division, we will get our answer. So 2 3s are 6, balance 1, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, and 2 6s are 18. So our rate will be 37.26 miles per hour. That was it for this video, and in the next video we are going to learn about the relative speed. The concept of relative speed will be useful when there are two vehicles approaching each other or traveling together. Then we need to calculate the relative speed, and also it will come into existence when there is a boat traveling in the water. It will be either traveling upstreams or it will be traveling downstream, and how to find out the relative speed in both the cases, that we will find out in the next video. Until then, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you have any questions regarding this topic or regarding this video, please ask in the comment section below. Thank you so much.